Limited sunlight gardening. Have you ever wondered how to grow your own food in a space that doesn't get much sunlight? Limited sunlight gardening is a practical skill, especially in urban areas where space and sun can be limited. Knowing how to garden successfully in these conditions can be essential for food security, especially during times of civil unrest. First, let's talk about sunlight. Plants need light for photosynthesis, which is how they turn light into energy. However, not all plants need full sun, which is usually defined as 6 or more hours of direct sunlight each day. If your garden gets less than that, it falls into 2 categories: partial shade, which gets 3 to 6 hours of sunlight, and full shade, which gets less than 3 hours. Understanding your garden's light exposure is the first step to successful gardening in limited sunlight. To assess sunlight in your garden, track how sunlight moves through your space throughout the day and across different seasons. You can use sun calculator apps or simply observe the patterns. This will help you identify the brightest spots and the areas that stay shaded. Next, plant selection is key. Leafy greens like spinach, lettuce, kale, Swiss chard, and arugula do well in partial shade. Root vegetables such as carrots, beets, and radishes can also thrive with less sunlight. However, avoid fruiting plants like tomatoes and peppers, as they generally need full sun to produce well. Now, let's look at some garden design techniques to maximize the limited sunlight you have. You can use light-colored surfaces like walls and fences to reflected sunlight onto your plants. This can increase available light by up to 30%. Place taller plants on the northern side of your garden to prevent them from blocking sunlight from smaller plants. You can also use mirrors or reflective materials to bounce light into shaded areas. Light-colored mulch can help amplify reflected light, too. Vertical gardening is another great option. It allows you to make the most of your space while maximizing light exposure. Sometimes, plants can suffer from too much direct sunlight, especially during the hottest parts of the day. Using shade cloth that blocks 30 to 40% of sunlight can protect your plants without depriving them of necessary light. Make sure the structures holding the shade cloth are sturdy yet portable, so you can adjust them as needed. Watering and soil care are also important. Plants in limited sunlight may grow slower but still need consistent watering. Shaded areas can retain moisture longer, so keep an eye on your plants. Proper soil preparation with organic matter can improve nutrient availability and water retention. In urban survival situations, limited sunlight gardening allows you to grow food in apartments, shaded yards, or areas blocked by buildings. Growing shade-tolerant vegetables ensures a steady supply of fresh greens and roots, which is vital for your nutritional needs. Using reflective surfaces and vertical structures helps optimize small spaces common in urban settings. Shade cloth can protect vulnerable plants from extreme heat, especially during civil unrest when resources may be scarce. Limited sunlight gardening is about understanding your light environment, selecting the right plants, and using design techniques to maximize available light. These skills enable reliable food production in challenging urban conditions where sunlight is limited but the need for self-sufficiency is high.